Let's talk about every game happened on 29th, Wednesday, November 29th, 2023. All right, the first game is the Magic beat Wizards at home. Another great one. They drop 140 points. Easy game. And they won 8 straight. They just keep winning. Second in the East. For the Wizards, they keep losing. Yep, nothing new. And nothing new that Kyle Kuzma is the only one who got great minutes. 34 minutes, 23 points. Looks like he's the big boss on this team. He's going to get the minutes. He's going to get the usage. While everybody else gets below 30. Daniel Gafford and Jordan Poole both played right? Gafford 1 steal and 2 blocks. Jordan Poole 2 steals and a block, 4 threes, 19 points. Can't complain. When I looked at Poole's line today and 4 threes, Tyus Jones is not must roster. Even though we know what this guy can do in the right situations, he could be an easily top 50 player. But that's not him this year. Danny Edved played all right. This Wizards squad is. I don't think there's a lot can be talked about other than just look at how bad Poole played or how bad Tyus Jones has been. Not much to talk about. Even the bench guys, other than this guy Below, the rookie, is he a rookie? Some nights, because he can provide the defensive stats. But everybody else, Landry Shaman, Kispert, Gallinari, they're not fantasy relevant at all. At least right now. For the Magic, Jalen Suggs has been amazing. He's a 63rd ranked player, averaging 27 minutes. The rankings are mainly because the ranking of this high is mainly because of the 1.9 steals, which again he got 2 here, 22 points and 3 threes. Another amazing game. And Cole Anthony also, he's been scoring a lot also, coming off the bench, 25 points here, 3 threes and 2 blocks. He needs to be picked up. Jalen Suggs is a must roster in the moment. Because we don't know what's going to happen. They shot 60% while Wizards is bad defensively. But we don't know what's going to happen when Markelle Fultz comes back. But for now, these guys need to be rostered. Fred Wagner had a great game. But the Magic bench, Gary Harris is a plus 20. Right? Matisse Wagner, we know he can also put up numbers. So it's just pretty well-rounded team. And they play a lot of guys. And they all doing decent. The next game is the Lakers destroy the Pistons. Why are the Pistons even playing? AD 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 3 blocks. That's to be expected versus a bad Detroit team. LeBron, easy work, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 25 points. And D'Lo absolutely went off. 35 points, 5 threes, 9 assists, a steal and 2 blocks. D'Lo is really just up and down. On this team, but they need guys who take shots. So he's the third option. While Austin Reeves came off the bench, is he a hold? I really just depend on who's on your waiver wire and your team settings. In 12 teams, I don't really think he's providing much value. A big thing of him is just the efficiency. But if the volume is so low, right? Let's say he goes 3 for 6 every game. How much does that help your team? The rest of the guys, yeah. Christian Wood got some minutes, but not fantasy relevant. Torian Prince starts, not fantasy relevant. Cam Reddish had a couple good games, but then they're still starting Max Christie. So nobody really interests us at this moment on the Lakers. For Detroit, Ausar Thompson played just 21 minutes again with 4 personal fouls. He's been underwhelming, but you do not drop this guy. That's what happens with rookies sometimes. I mean, he gets into foul trouble a lot. It's fine. Jalen Duren is also in some foul trouble and also blowout, so the minutes is extremely low. He had 4 offensive rebounds, which is great, and a block. Also must roster. Don't worry too much. Kate Cunningham bad. Kate Cunningham has been really bad this year. He has a lot of hype, and I do see why. He's got a LaMelo type of player, can really bring everything, right? Every single category he can bring it. It's just sometimes efficiency is an issue and a lot of turnovers, but This year also it's on a really bad team. Jaden Ivey, 6'10", 6 fouls, actually. Not 6 turnovers, so that's better than 6 turnovers. We can roster him for now because he's been getting 30 plus minutes. And then guys like Killian Hayes, Alec Burks, they're not getting the minutes. Isaiah Livers played 22 minutes. Marcus Sasser, these guys random. Sasser had 8 assists, which stands out. 8 assists, 2 steals and block, but next game he's not going to get the minutes. Right? A lot of guys were in foul trouble and it's a blowout. The next game is the Phoenix Suns lost to the Toronto Raptors, 105-112. Devin Booker sprained his ankle and he still played. I don't know why he tried to play it through. It's just a regular season game, and they lost anyway. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. It's fine. He's injured. He might be out for a couple games. And against Raptors lane, KD struggled. 11 for 30. Still got 30 points, 6 assists. But that's the KD we got a lot in the playoffs, where he really struggles sometimes against physicality or length. He's not the young KD anymore, but he'll bounce back. Yusuf Nurkic, meanwhile, had a huge game. 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 blocks, 19 points. Yusuf Nurkic has been amazing this year. I think I said this a few times. He is, in a new situation, I think this really helped him. And he's not even playing that high minutes. He's a 56 ranked player, right? He's only playing 27 minutes. He's getting good rebounds, good steals, good blocks. 1.2 steals is really good for a center, 1.3 blocks. We hope that could go up. And 9 rebounds. The minutes is not high, but he's giving us good value. This is what we thought, 2 or 3 years ago, when Nurkic, I guess, quote unquote, is still in his prime. He's a couple years older now. Could do. But he's doing it this year. That's pretty good. Josh Okogie, 23 minutes. Not so good. Jordan Goodwin played 23. You could stream him if they have a busy schedule and if you're going to get 25 minutes. Because right now they just really need bodies. They just really need healthy bodies to play. Because Devin Booker might be out, right? So Jordan Goodwin might get a few extra minutes. So he's a guy I like the most. The guard, right? Obviously, Eric Gordon, you could stream him with everybody out. For Toronto Raptors, OG Anunoby continued to disappoint, but had 3 steals and a block here. So that's good. Siakam, 22 points, 9 rebounds, while Scotty, amazing, 3 blocks, 23 points, 8 for 8 on the free throw line. Really good game from Scotty. He's falling off just a little bit the last few games, but this seems to be fine for him here. Great game. Dennis Schroeder, 12 assists, 12 assists is amazing, actually. Dennis, his rankings is not going to be amazing. Actually, his rankings is not bad. 77th ranked player. 16 points and 7 assists. That's great, but he doesn't really provide anything else. But I think that's good enough. He's kind of like a mini Ja Morant, right? Ja Morant is going to give you 26, 27 points and 7 assists. Well, 10 points different. That's probably huge. But 7 assists is really good for a guy you're probably getting in the last round. So you hold on to him in category leagues. That's important. We go to the next game. The Philadelphia Sixers and the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, the Pelicans, this game, Joel Embiid got ruled out like 30 minutes before the game. So they started Marcus Morris Sr. What a lineup. It did not work out. Right, minus 17. Their bench players actually was a plus 11, like Robert Covington, who played 30 minutes. So I'm assuming they got down bad early because the starting lineup just don't make sense. Tyrese Maxey played well, 33 points. Great, 3 threes. Amazing. D'Anthony Melton, amazing. 3 steals and a block, 17 points, 6 assists. He's going to have some field goal issues, but you cannot complain when you see 6 assists, 3 steals and a block. Tobias Harris with Joel Embiid out, just 12 points. That's the problem with him is maybe he defers much, or like he knows his role on this team is not to score. Like, you're efficient. Like, Maxey doesn't have to shoot 25 times, right? You can shoot 15 times and, save Maxey some energy in the fourth or whatever. Batum just took 1 shot, that's it. Mo Bamba even got 14 minutes. Robert Covington is the one who got 30. So it looks like Robert Covington and Batum, they're like exchanging the minutes. Some days you get 30, some days I get 30. If any of them gets consistent 30 minutes, I would love to have them, but that's the problem. They're splitting the minutes. Well, we look at the New Orleans Pelicans. Valanciunas, without Embiid, of course he ate. Of course he did. 8 for 9, had 5 personal fouls, but 19 points, pretty good. Herbert Jones, for whatever reason, had 5 turnovers and 6 assists. Look at the assists across the board. Brandon Ingram with 6, Zion had 6, Herbert Jones had 6, CJ McCollum is back. That's great. So Dyson Daniels, you can probably drop him, right? He only got 14 minutes as CJ is ramping up. Pretty good game from CJ. Herbert Jones obviously still on much roster, and Zion and Grant Ingram just did their thing. Zion went 11 for 12 from both the free throw line and from the field. Surprisingly, 33 points and 3 steals. But Zion is mainly a points and a field goal guy. He's averaging 24 points and 56% this year. His ranking is super bad because just a super bad free throw. You got to pound free throws if you have Zion. You got to pound free throws. Everything else is all right, to be honest. Everything else is all right. Go to the next game. The Utah Jazz lost to the Grizzlies. Okay. That's good. I mean, the Grizzlies, if Jack comes back, let's see if they can make a push. They're 4-13, right? They're like 4 games out of the 10th seed. Okay. Yeah, I think if they actually start winning 4 games, because we still got lost so many games, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But can Ja be that difference? Maybe he would be. The Jazz, well, they're not starting Walker Kessler yet, but that's okay. He came off the bench, played 28 minutes, and had 1 steal and 6 blocks. That's fine. His field goal is really bad here. But if you bought low on him or he got dropped, you hold on to him very tight. In category leagues, he's going to be a beast. He's going to block over 2.5 blocks, I think, right? The rest is, a lot of rebounds, really high field goal. So, Jordan Clarkson had 12. John Collins had 17 points, but they don't really have any exciting fantasy players. I know, what's the Finnish guy's name? Damn. Who is out? Their best player. Lauren Markkinen, yeah. Lauren Markkinen is out this game. Who should be back next. But that shouldn't change much. Like all these guys, Keontae George had some hype, but they're not doing anything. Like absolutely nothing. Taylor Horton Tucker had so much hype when he was on the Lakers. Doing, 1 steal and 1 block. I'm interested, but the minutes is not there. So this Utah Jazz team really, not much is going on in terms of fantasy. And what's their record? They're 12th. So they also, I don't think they're winning a lot of games this year either. For the Grizzlies, Jared Jackson Jr. had 6 blocks. Yes, that's good. His rankings is pretty bad. So he needs to get over 3 blocks to be a top 20 or 15 player. Bismack Biyombo added 3 blocks and a steal. Pretty good. Continue to hold on to this guy. The minutes is great. Desmond Bane had 9 assists and 3 steals. And D Rose, wow. If D Rose continues to start until Jack comes back, I could stream him for some assists, mainly assists and points. He does have pretty good efficiency, 7 for 11, right? D Rose definitely, his efficiency has improved over the years. Because they really need some guard. Marcus Smart is also out. They really need some guard play. So they got to go to Derrick Rose. The next game is the 124-135. They beat the Rockets. Denver beat the Rockets. And I don't know why Shemku only played 28. Whatever. He's the best player on this team. 22.7 rebound force. Still not bad. Jalen Green had a great game without Fred VanVleet. He had 5 threes, great efficiency, had 9 assists. That also stands out, and a block, 26 points. Yeah, if he can do those more often, right, the fantasy owners will have more confidence in him. but this happens at one time every 5 games. Against the Denver, that's good. Denver is no joke. Jabari Smith, 15 points, 7 rebounds, and a block. Okay, just 42% from the field. Dylan Brooks is not fantasy relevant. He's maybe for a stretch, but now the number is just very, very mediocre. He's putting up very, very mediocre numbers. Aaron Holiday got 35 minutes. This is the guy they went to with Fred VanVleet out. Denver Nuggets, okay, great. They got Jamal Murray back. 4 for 14, that's fine. He's going to need a few minutes to ramp up. It's fine. 16 points, 3 threes, 6 assists, 6 rebounds is not bad. And Reggie Jackson, after Reggie Jackson and DeAndre Jordan going off, Jokic is back, so DeAndre only played 5. Reggie still had an okay game, 14 points, 2 threes. But that just tells you, like, sometimes when the main players are out, you stream somebody that comes in for 30 minutes. Like, you never know. Sometimes they just go off. KCP, 10 points, 2 assists, 2 threes. Not much going on. And Jokic, of course, had 15 assists. 10 rebounds, 6 of them being offensive. Just amazing. This guy is really good. Michael Porter Jr. had 30 points. Also went out versus the Rockets. 10 rebounds. Yeah, they all 8 today. Like the big 3. And Aaron Gordon is still out. It's not something serious. He should be back. And then the last game of the night, the LA Clippers. Um, 131, 117. The LA Clippers, they are just an interesting team. They're 8-9. 5-5 in their last 10. They have a lot of talent on this team. I think we all know that. But a lot of older guys. James Harden, great game here. 26 points, 5 threes. Right? Also, you got to remember the Kings was at the back-to-back, right? It was a hard-fought game versus the Warriors. I'm sure if they swap it, Warriors might have a just easy win. Easy win last night. But that's not the case. Harden played well. Kawhi Leonard destroyed them, 34 points. Paul George, also okay. So Harden has been playing better and better, I think. This might be his best game as a Clipper so far. James Harden is quietly the 32nd ranked player. Wow. He's not turning the ball over. That's a big thing. Only 2.3 turnovers. 15 points. That probably goes up to, I think, 18 points. Right? 2.6, 2.5 threes. I think the assists could also creep up a little bit. And 1.7 steals, is 0.5 blocks is great. He had 5 here. So that really boosted his rankings. After this game, 5 steals is huge. Zubac also played all right, 3 blocks. Yeah, they all played all right. Terrence Mann, 18 points and 3 rebounds. Russell Westbrook, 8 assists in 19 minutes. Do you want to hold on this guy? If you want rebound and assists, sure. But he's not going to get 8 assists every game. Most games is just 5, right? But if he fits your team build, and also depend on who's on your waiver wire, and then the relative strength of your team. But you can make some decisions now because he's not a must roster. For the Kings, Chris Duarte keeps starting, just get 13 minutes. But De'Aaron Fox, huge game, 40 points, not much else, but just a lot of scoring and high field goal. Sabonis really struggled as a back-to-back. I think they didn't have their legs under them, other than De'Aaron Fox. Kevin Huerter played poorly. Harrison Barnes played poorly. Malik Monk, the hero, still had 15 points, 7 for 7 from free throw, 2 threes. That's pretty good. Malik Monk is a great guy to stream, or have at the end of your bench, give you some free throws, give you some points, give you some threes, right? Not a lot of defensive stats or assist or rebound, but it's good enough, right? Provide solid points and threes. And that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.